about out of any room in this building. So I hope you enjoyed the show. A few things. First of all, I want to make sure we thank our sponsors. First, my chair, Dr. Linda Conkey, Department of Music, and our large sponsor from the, let's get this right here, Martha N. and Charles R. Fulton School of Liberal Arts, and Dr. Martin Peereboom, our dean. So thank you, Dr. Peereboom. On behalf of my colleagues and the artistic staff and the cast and the crew, we'd like to welcome you to our presentation of Pirates of Penzance. Just a few housekeeping items. First, if you would make sure that all your electronic devices are turned off, please. And thank you. And just a note, if you have to leave, try to do it during an applause segment. That's when sort of the action pauses a little bit for safety reasons. There's exits out to your right where you entered, also to your left in the back, to the outside, and then if you really need them, out through the back behind the orchestra. Okay, that will go out toward the Camden Road side of the building. But hopefully you'll stay for each act and go for intermission. And I want to also remind you that this afternoon we are producing a DVD of the show, hopefully to present it for competition at the collegiate level. And so all I ask you is just to be natural in your response, just to be aware of that, and don't change anything, but just know that you'll be part of it, hopefully, and help make the show happen. It's a collaborative effort. With that, I ask you to enjoy Pirates of Penzance.
Promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. wouldn't have found had he been bound apprentice to a pilot. Oh, pardon, Frederick, pardon.
Right, sweetheart. I have long since pardoned.
The two words were so much alike.
They were. They still are. Though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable.
Oh, stop it.
Collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty that, once out of my indentions, I shall feel bound to devote myself heart and soul to your extermination.
Poor lad, poor lad.
Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you but little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I'm sure I don't know why we don't.
Well, I know why. But alas, I mustn't. It wouldn't be right.
Why not, Frederick? It's only 11:30, and you are one of us until the clock strikes 12.
And until then, you are bound to protect our interests.
Yeah! Oh, well. Then it is my duty to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make it a point of never attacking a weaker party, and when you attack a stronger party, you inevitably get thrashed.
There is some truth to that.
Then again, you make it a point of never molesting an orphan.
Of course, for we are orphans ourselves, and we know what it is.
Yes, but it has got about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. So we have to let them go. One would think that Great Britain's mercantile navy was recruited solely from her orphan asylums, which we know is not the case.
Dash it all, you wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
But there is my problem. Until 12 o'clock I would, but after I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in such a delicate situation?
And Ruth, your beloved Ruth, whom you love so well, and who has won her middle-aged way to your boyish heart. What is to become of her?
Well, Ruth, I feel some difficulty about you. It's true I admire you very much, but I have been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I've seen during that time. I think it's a sweet face.
Oh, it is, it is.
Well, I say I think it is. That is my impression. But, as I've never had the opportunity of comparing you to other women, I may be just mistaken.
True.
What a terrible thing it would be if I was to marry this innocent person and then find that she is, on the whole, plain.
Very well indeed.
They are all the remains of a fine woman.
You really think so?
I do.
Well, I shall not be as selfish as to take her from you. In justice to her and in consideration for you, I will leave her behind.
No, Frederick, no, this cannot be. We are rough men who lead a rough life, but we are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of that love. I think I am right in saying that there is not one amongst us who would think of robbing you of this inestimable treasure for all the world, dear.
No, not one. No.
I love not. Keep thy love, Frederick. Keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, it's the top of the tide, we must be off. Farewell, Frederick. When your process of extermination begins, please let our deaths be as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. But would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization.
Oh, Frederick, it cannot be. I don't think much about profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is, well, comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I shall live and die a pirate king. Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag I fly than play a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Away to cheating world go you, where pirates all are well to do, but I'll be true to the song I sing and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king.
You are the pirate king.
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for the pirate king, hurrah for the pirate king.
When I sally forth to see my prey, I help myself in a royal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, than a well-bred monarch ought to rule. But many a king on a first-class throne, if he wants to call his crown his own, must somehow manage to get through more dirty work than e'er I do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king.
You are the pirate king.
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for the pirate king, hurrah for the pirate king.
Take me with you. I cannot live if I'm left behind.
Ruth, I will be quite candid with you. You are very dear to me, as you know. But I must be circumspect. You see, you are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17? You would find me the wife of 1,000.
No, I shall find your wife of 47. and that is quite enough. Ruth, how many candles have you got? How often?
I will answer you truthfully, dear master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I am quite well, thank you.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about your cold, but I was referring rather to your physical appearance, compared with other women. Are you beautiful?
I have been told so, dear master.
Ah, but lately...
Oh no, years and years ago.
Well, what do you think of yourself?
I think I'm rather a fine woman.
Was that your candid opinion?
I would be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth, for I know you will not prey upon my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing, and if, I say if, you really are a fine woman, then your age shall be of no obstacle to our union.
Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping rivulets and
Surely I hear
asking
voices.
where the
Who has
wind
dared to
blows
approach
free.
our inaccessible lair?
Asking where the wind blows free. Mighty as a rolling river falling
It is the voices of young girls. If he should see them, I am lost.
Oh, my all, that is marvelous! A belly of beautiful maidens. How lovely, how surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them. What grace! What delicacies! What crush on me. This evening I renounce my wild confession, and to that tender, pure, and fearless maidens, oh blushing buds of ever blooming beauty, oh I saw it hot, oh I saw it hot. For your kind assistance.
How pitiful his tale!
How rare his beauty!
How pitiful his tale! ought we to do? Gentle sisters say, propriety we know, says we ought to stay, while sympathy exclaims, free them from your tether, play at other games, and leave them here together.
Her case may any day be yours, my dear, or mine. Let her make her hay while the sun will shine. Let us compromise. Our hearts are not of leather. Let us shut our eyes and talk about the weather.
Yes, yes, let's talk about the weather. How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say, I know not when it we shall have a wonderland. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say, I know not when it we shall have a wonderland. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say, I know not when it we shall have a How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say, I know not when that we shall have a wonderland. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say, I know not when that we shall have a wonderland. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain. How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say, I know not when that we shall have a wonderland. And people say, I know not when that we shall have a
They must not lose our senses, them sticking no offenses, belong on me here. Piracy, their dreadful trade, is prey you get you as young ladies, while the coast is clear.
No, we must not lose our senses. If we sing at no offenses, we should not be here. Piracy, the dreadful trade, is nice companions for young ladies. Let us gaze on. Too late, too late.
There's a first-rate opportunity to get married with impunity and indulge in the felicity of unbounded domesticity, which should quickly be personified, conjugally matrimonified by a doctor of divinity who's located in this vicinity.
We have this sore opportunity of escaping with impunity, so farewell to the felicity of our naked domesticity. We shall quickly be personified, culturally matrimonified by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
By a doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity. By a doctor of divinity. Oh! hurrah for the Major General.
It is a glorious thing to be a Major General.
It is hurrah for the Major General, hurrah for the Major General.
I am the very model of a modern Major General. I'm information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the white storm, from Marathon to Waterloo and or to Canterbury. I am very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations both simple and quadratic. About my knowing theorem, I am teeming with a lot of news. With many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
With many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I am very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and enamelers. In short, matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
In short, matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
I answer holocaustics, I have a pretty taste for paragraphs. I quote an illegalics on the crimes of illegals. In conics, I can form peculiarities, parables. I can tell undoubted Raphaels and Gerards and Sophocles. I know the broken chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. And I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for. And whistle on the airs of that infernal pinafore.
And whistle on the airs of that infernal pinafore. And whistle on the airs of that infernal pinafore. And whistle on the airs of that infernal pinafore.
Then I can write a Washington and Babylonics uniform and tell you every detail of Tyrannicus' uniform. And short and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of the modern Major General.
Short and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
In fact, when I know what is meant by Manilon and Ravelin, when I can tell it sight a mouse, a rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm aware of, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I'm a smattering of elemental strategy. Oh, got it! You'll say a better Major General is never strategy.
You'll say a better Major General is never strategy. You'll say a better Major General is never strategy. You'll say a better Major General is never strategy.
For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, has only been brought down to the beginning of the century. But still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern Major General.
I'd like to have some idea what's going on.
Oh, Papa!
Permit me, I'll explain it in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughter.
Dear me! But you mustn't do that. May I ask, this is a picturesque uniform, but I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
We are single gentlemen.
Yes, I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Excuse me. Papa, no, yeah. They're the pirates. The pirates of Penzance.
The pirates of Penzance? Oh, I have often heard of them.
All except this gentleman, who was the pirate once, but was freed of his indentures today and means to be the flame of his life evermore.
Oh, but wait a bit. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
But we object to Major Generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that point. We don't press it, we look over it.
Ha! An idea! And do you mean to say that you would deliberately rob me of these, my sole remaining props of my old age, and leave me to live out the remainder of my life unfriended, unprotected, and unknown.
Well, yes, that is the idea.
I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, damn no!
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Often.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be?
I say, often.
Often, often, often!
I don't think we quite understand. When I say often, I ask you, you tell me that you are one. As far as I understand, you merely repeat the word often to show that you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word often.
Oh, excuse me, you did indeed.
I only repeated it once.
Ah, but you repeated it.
But not often.
Stop! I think I see where we're getting confused. When you say often, do you mean often one who has lost his parents, or often frequently?
Oh, I beg pardon. My apologies. Often, frequently.
Ah, you said often frequently.
No, only once.
Exactly! You said often frequently, only once. No man of dark and dismal fate, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad, an orphan boy.
These children whom you see are all that I can call my own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me and I shall be indeed alone.
Poor fellow.
If pity you can feel, leave me my soul remaining joy. See at your feet they kneel, your hearts you cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of a lonely orphan boy.
Poor fellow. See at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of a lonely orphan boy. The orphan boy.
The orphan boy.
See at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the tale of the lonely orphan boy.
I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory. For he could have taken my daughters over the billowy waters. If I hadn't an elegant diction, indulge in innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
If he's telling a terrible story, she's not a delicious glory. There's one of the coolest ones that's ever been in these waters. It is easy as elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction. When it comes to the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy as elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction. When it comes to the same category as telling a regular story.
Although our
this drafty old ruin.
Why do I sit here? To escape the pirate's clutches, I describe myself as an orphan. And heaven help me, I am no orphan. I came here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to beg their pardon for having brought this honor upon the family escutcheon.
But sir, you forget. You only bought the property a year ago. The stucco on your baronial castle is scarcely dry.
Frederick, within these walls are ancestors, you cannot deny that. With the estate, I bought both the chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think that they're descended by purchase.
With the tears of rain shall water, the heroes going die, going heroes going die.
Though to us it's evident
Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da.
these attentions are well meant,
Ta-da-ta-da.
such expressions don't appear
Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da.
calculated meant to jeer.
Ta-da-ta-da.
Who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state.
Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da.
Still to us it's evident these attentions are well meant.
Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da. Go and do your best endeavor, and before all things be severed, we will say farewell forever. Go to glory and the Queen! Go to glory and the Queen! Though your fools are peace, sorceress, fall into this young and tender, roll into my song, and name the mercy grave.
We observe to great distress on the risks that on us press, and on reference a lack to our chance of coming back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to carp or criticize, for it's very evident these attentions are well meant.
Yes, it's very evident. These attentions are well meant. Evident, yes, well meant. Evident.
Ah, yes, well meant.
Now to the pirate's lair. Oh, joy unbounded, oh, sweet relief, oh, rapture unexampled, and last they are told in some slight measure, for the repeated acts of theft and pillage, of which of a sense of duty stern dictation, circumstances victim, have been guilty.
Young Frederick,
Oh,
state commander,
And I, your little Ruth,
oh, man intruders, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, oh, rash ones, that I am doomed to extermination?
have mercy on us. Here say you slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you. Yet mercy shall I have stern resentment. And so I will be merciful.
try to raise our spirits faint according to our customs all with quips and quibbles quaint. But all in vain the quips we heard. We lay and sobbed upon the rocks until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
That paradox!
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but now to read this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox. We knew your taste for curious quips, for cranks and contradictions, wherein with the laughter on our lips we wished you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Frederick would the joke enjoy. And so we risked both life and limb to tell it to our boy. That paradox, that most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles heard in thoughts, but not to beat this paradox. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox. For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, I don't know who, very likely the Astronomer Royal, has decided that, although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a general rule are plenty, 1 year in every 4 as days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if we're owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you'll easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, yet, if we go by birthdays, you're only 5. And a little bit dope.
To me, see. Yes, with yours my fingers do. 1, 3. How quaint the ways of paradox, a common sense she gaily mocks. Though counting in the usual way is 21 I've been alive. Though reckoning by my natal day, though reckoning by my natal day, I am a little boy of 5.
He is a little boy of 5. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox, a curious paradox. A most ingenious paradox.
This was curious indeed. Most certainly whimsical. 5 1/4, eh? You wouldn't think it to look at me?
You are glad now, I'll be bound, that you spared us. You would never have forgiven yourself when you discovered you would kill 2 of your comrades.
Comrades?
Oh,
Appreciate the delicacy of your situation. You were apprenticed to us.
Yes, until I've reached my 21st year.
No, until you reached your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, you are as of yet only 5 1/4.
Oh, you don't mean to say it, Brother Holiness.
No, we didn't remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
Oh, don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you, just now be merciful to me. And know not to insist upon the letter of your heart. Just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We content ourselves to pointing out to you your duty.
Your duty.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty. And my duty is all too clear. I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought that I had ever been mixed up with it. But duty is before all. If at any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come, you are one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow. Oh, horror!
What is the matter?
Ought I tell you? No, I cannot. That's one of your bands.
Speak out! I charge you by that sense of conscientiousness to which I never yet appealed in vain.
Well, General Stanley, father of my Maybelle.
Yes.
General Stanley escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did.
Oh, it breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore. But, as your apprentice, I have no alternative. It is my duty as a pirate to tell you that General Stanley is no orphan. What? And more than that, he never was one.
Am I to understand that to save his contemptible life he dared practice on our credulous simplicities?
Yes!
Our revenge shall be swift and terrible. We will assemble our gang and attack Traywarden Castle this very night.
Go, stay!
Not a word. He is doomed. Away, away, my heart's on fire. I burn this base deception to repay. This very night, my vengeance died. Shall blast itself and go away, away.
Away, away, your eyes fire. I find my duty hard to do today. My heart is filled with anguish dire. It strikes me to the core. Away, away.
Falsehood bound, he tricked us while we hide. The vengeance held the pirates on the sides. On nature stern, he's often with his lies. And in return, tonight the traitor dies. Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies. Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
It's a very tomorrow.
With girls like mine.
They will not inside.
The one does what?
Tonight is the change.
And all what?
To be the jumpers.
Tonight he passes a pretty tomorrow. His girls like wax will water in sorrow. The ones are spotted and nature's they cherish. And all who plot will be the jump vanish. Away, away, away. Tonight the traitor dies. Away, away, tonight. Tonight, tonight. The traitor dies tonight.
All is prepared. Your gallant crew await you. My friend in tears. It cannot be that Lionheart quails at the coming conflict.
No, Mabel, no. A terrible disclosure has just been made. Mabel, my dearly loved one, I found myself to serve the pirate captain until I've reached my 120th birthday.
But you are 21.
I've just discovered that I was born in leap year, and that birthday will not be reached by me till 1940.
Oh, catastrophe appalling.
And so farewell.
Ah, Frederick,
and claim you, I declare it.
It seems so long.
Swear that till then you will be true to me.
Yes, I'll be strong. While all Stanley's dead and gone, I swear it. Here is love, here is truth, here is proof for joy of slaughter. Give me truth, till we are wed and live in order.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth.
Here is love, and here is truth.
She will be faithful to
He
us.
will be faithful to us.
We are wed and even after.
We are wed.
Even after.
Yes, even after. Here is love, here is truth, here is proof for joy of slaughter. He will be faithful to us till we are wed and even after.
She will be faithful to her truth. We are wed and even
Oh, here is love, and here is truth. Oh, here is love, here is love. No, I am brave. How family descent, how great thy charm, thy sway how excellent. Come one and all, undaunted men in blue. The crisis now, affairs are coming
Though with body and in mind,
Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da,
we are timidly inclined,
ta-da-ta-da,
and anything but blind
ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da,
to the danger that's behind.
ta-da-ta-da,
But when the danger's near,
ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da,
we manage to appear
ta-da-ta-da.
as sensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here.
Sergeant, approach. Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter. He will not so lead you, for he has allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You speak falsely. You know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. But if it was his duty to constitute himself my foe, it is likewise my duty to regard him in that light. He has done his duty, I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Right-o. This is perplexing.
We cannot understand it at all.
Still, he's actuated by a sense of duty.
That makes a difference, of course. At the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
No matter, our course is clear. We must do our best to try and capture these pirates alone. It is most distressing to us to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It's too late now. When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plan, his capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man. Our feelings we with difficulty smother, when constabulary duties to be done. I'll take one consideration with another, of a a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one, happy one. When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling, when the cutthroat is into your hiding crime, he loves to hear the little brook a gurgling, and listen to the merry village chime. When the coster's finished jumping on his mother, he loves to lie a-basking in the sun. I'll take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one, happy one. Step the pirates are approaching.
We are not coming for plates or gold, a story General Stanley's told. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
We seek a penalty
50-fold, we seek a penalty
50-fold.
We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide.
from my sleepless bed and tossed and turned in grove. The man who finds his conscience ain't no peace at all enjoys. And as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise.
He thought he heard a noise.
No, all is still in dale on hill. My mind is set at ease. So still the scene, it must have been the sighing of the breeze. Sighing softly through the river comes the loving breeze, sending nature all a quiver, rustling through the trees.
Through the trees.
And the brook in rippling measure lasts for very long, while the poplars in their pleasure wave their arms above.
Yes, the trees so very long wave their leafy arms above. River, river, little river, may thy longing prosper ever. Devastating poplar trees, may thy wooing happy be. Devastating poplar trees, may thy wooing happy
Yet the breeze is but a rover when he wings away. Brook and poplar mourn a lover sighing well a day. Ah, the doing and undoing that the road could tell. When the breeze is out, oh, who can woo so well?
Shocking tales the road could tell, nobody can woo so well. Pretty brook, thy dream is over, for thy love is but a rover. Sad the lot of poplar trees, courted by a fickle breeze. Sad the lot of poplar trees, courted by a Yes, we'll pirates understand.
Frederick here, oh joy, oh rapture, summon your men and effect the capture.
Beautiful maid, all I would if I could, but I am not able.
He's telling the truth, he is not able.
With base deceit, you worked upon our feelings. Revenge is sweet, it flavors all our dealings. With courage rare and resolution manly, for death prepare and happy gentle Stanley.
Is he to die, shriven unreal? Oh,
strive. But your proud triumph will not be long life.
Don't say your offense, for we know that game.
On your allegiance we must stronger claim. We charge you yield. We charge you yield. In Queen Victoria's name.
You do.
We do. We charge you yield. In Queen
We yield at once with harmony, because with all our faults we love our queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their queen. Yes, yes, with all our faults we love our queen.
Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment, let me tell you who they are. They are no members of the common throng. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
No Englishman unmoved that statement hears, because with all our faults we love our house of peers. I pray you pardon me, ex-pirate king. Peers will be peers, and youth shall have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my joy